The police are turning to advice from overseas on the best way to forensically examine the Pike River mine. The Pike River Agency is trying to figure out the safest way to re-enter the mine, which killed 29 miners in 2010. When the mine is re-entered, it will then be up to the police to forensically examine it. The extent of that forensic search is not yet determined, but it's likely to include most of the drift, as well as an area dubbed Pit, Bottom and Stone, which houses admin and technical gear. All of this, of course, is to try and figure out what happened before, during and after that deadly blast back in 2010. Detective Senior Sergeant Grant Collins has been seconded to lead this work, and our Christchurch reporter Logan Church asked him why the police are looking overseas for help.
The tragedy that occurred at Pike River in 2010 and claimed 29 lives, unfortunately is not the first tragedy in New Zealand, and it's not the first around the world. In April 2010, the Americans had a similar disaster in the Upper Big Branch mine, where 29 miners were lost in a coal mine explosion. And the advantage we have there is that following that explosion, the authorities were able to re-enter that mine and conduct a scene examination. So at this stage we are working closely, and we have met those authorities, and we intend to use their experience and their knowledge of operating in that environment to learn from them and to make sure that we have prepared a robust and thorough plan.
So that's the United States and the other countries?
We have got experts from right around the world in terms of the coal mining industry, so the United Kingdom, parts of Eastern Europe and Australia. So we are drawing on, or the agency are drawing on, the expertise from a number of people from all around the world. Police are seeking advice from a number of experts in terms of the electrical equipment we'll need to look at and the type of infrastructure we'll need to examine to ensure that the plan that we have is a good one and we're looking in the right places.
What evidence will police be looking for? I mean, we've talked a bit about, is it Pit, Bottom and Stone as an area of quite high interest. What evidence are police going to be looking for?
So we know that we're going to find items of interest right from the start point all the way through up to Pit, Bottom and Stone. We know, for example, there's a loader. We know that there are a number of robots in there, and we also know that there are items that have been discarded or left behind by the survivors as they came out of the drift. In terms of Pit, Bottom and Stone, there's a big list of electrical equipment, switches and drives and transformers that we'll be asking experts to consider and potentially examine to look for evidence that they are related to what happened or not related to what happened. So there's a number of things that we're planning for in terms of what we anticipate finding.
Okay, let's talk briefly about the new theory regarding the second explosion being caused by the conveyor belt being activated. We've been told by police previously that an investigation into that is underway. What progress has been made?
That investigation is ongoing, so I'm not in a position to comment on where that's at the moment. But we would envisage that the investigation will be concluded in the near future, and we'll be able to provide a media release about that.
That's Detective Senior Sergeant Grant Collins speaking with Logan Church.